Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about Wreckfest for the PlayStation 4 console version of Wreckfest. I'm going to be giving you my impressions and my review of the video game for the console version. Don't forget to show your support and please click the like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The available modes in this game are career mode, custom event, and multiplayer. The career mode in this game does consist of 5 championships that do have a variety of different events and challenges within them. You get a regional juniors event, which does open up the couch car and the lawnmower. Next, you have the national amateurs, which does give you the three-wheeler. Next you have the Challenger Series. Then you have the Pro International Series, and then after that you do get the World Masters Series. Although for this game I'm not a big fan of the career mode. I would have rather seen a career mode that was more like the one that was in Test Drive Eve of Destruction, where you started out with a car and then you had to play events and earn money and repair your car afterwards, and then based on the amount of damage that you did take in that game, your car started to lose its ability to be repaired, and the overall health of the car deteriorated to the point where you had to get rid of that car and then buy a new car from the junkyard and so on. And in that game you did have like seasons where you went through, did your championships and tried to win the championship each season, and like I said, you gradually build up to the point where you're able to afford better cars. So I would have really liked to see a career mode more like that in this game versus the career mode that is in this game, where you just have 5 championships with a variety of different events. So I do feel like Test Drive Eve of Destruction did a lot better job with the career mode, although it's never too late for them to introduce a different career mode into this game. And honestly, I would pay for that as like an expansion pack for this game. Now let's take a look at the cars that are available in this game. Not pictured in this car are the cars that are part of the DLC Season Pass and the Big Rig tractor trailer truck. This game does offer a wide variety of different cars to choose from. It also does include a couch car, a lawnmower, a combine. You also get a school bus, a motorhome, a three-wheeler, and a double-decker car. Although, for a game that is, marketing itself as the true Demolition Derby car video game, I do feel like there are a few notable car types that are missing from this game, such as minivans and full-size trucks. Although there is an SUV on this game, I feel like there could also be a more wide variety of different SUVs, although that SUV can rip the back end off and turn it into like a truck. Though I do feel like they do need to add a few, I'd say like 4 or 5 at least of the full-size trucks, 4 or 5 minivans, and probably like 4 or 5 more SUVs, and I feel like that would make this game a lot more of the ultimate demolition simulator. And in addition to the cars, they did add a different career mode. I feel like that would also help make this game a more of a demolition derby simulator and the best demolition derby game ever created for a console. Like I said, with the season pass, though, they have been adding cars, but I do feel like they should add the addition of the minivans and the trucks and the more SUVs as part of free content for players, because I do feel like that should be something that should be a part of the core game and not have to be paid DLC. Alright, now let's look at the courses that are available in the custom event. You do get a wide variety of different arenas to have demolition derbies, as well as figure 8 races and circuit races. You get tracks, you have fields, sand pits, you have mud. So there is a very wide variety of different courses offered on this game. I do feel like, they could add a few more additional demolition derby arenas to this game, though. All right, now let's talk about the gameplay aspect of this game. This game does offer the choice of realistic damage, which makes your damage more realistic and makes your car not last as long, and you do have to be more strategic when you are doing especially demolition derbies, because you do not want to get knocked out early. And you do also get the normal difficulty, which is pictured in this gameplay footage right here, where you are able to wreck a lot more, and you do have your health bar in your bottom left side of your screen that does show you the overall health of your vehicle. But like I said, the normal damage mode does give you a lot more chances to wreck your car before it is totaled in this game. Overall, this game is a lot of fun. I mean, it's nice to just boot it up, go to a custom event, and just wreck into cars. It is a lot of fun. I do really like this game, although I do feel like there are a few things missing from this game. As I did mention, I do feel like the career mode in this game, I feel like that could have not been called career mode. I feel like it could have just been called championship mode, and then I feel like they could have added a actual career mode that was more similar to the one, like I said, that was used in the Test Drive Evo Destruction video game. I feel like, in terms of Demolition Derby games, I feel like that game got the career mode perfect. I feel like, there was a few tweaks that could have been done in that game to make the career mode a little more fun, but I do feel like that career mode was a lot more fun than the one that is used in the Wreckfest video game. Overall, though, with just overall gameplay and the destruction of the vehicle and just graphic wise, I do feel like obviously Wreckfest does have the advantage there, because it is a PlayStation 4 game versus a PlayStation 2 game. So I do feel like Wreckfest does have that advantage. I do feel like Wreckfest does have that core gameplay better than any other Demolition Derby game that has ever been created. I feel like there are some things that they could do to make this better, as I did say, the career mode, and the additional car types versus just keep adding more and more regular cars. I feel like they need to add trucks and minivans, and I feel like there are a lot of other types of demolition derbies that are out there in the world in the United States that could, those car types could also be added to this game to make it the ultimate Demolition Derby video game. Overall, I give this video game, I give it a 9 out of 10, because it is a lot of fun to play. Although, like I did say, there are a few issues that could, if they were addressed, make this the ultimate Demolition Derby game on the market or created so far for any video game console. I do hope that eventually down the road they do add the expansion packs to this, other than the season pass that is offered right now, where you do get that additional career mode. Hopefully that is added, and I do hope that they continue to support this game into the next console generation to make the graphics of this video game that much better. Although you do get the car models, they are very well, done in this game. You do have some very weird car looks when you do crash them a lot, especially on the normal difficulty. Obviously some of these, when they are crushed, they are not very realistic. Although I do feel like, there's a lot of potential for this game if it is supported into the future by this company. So thank you for watching my video, and please click the like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.